Hello, my name is Gavin Hamrick, and today I will be doing a podcast, I guess. It's about anime, technically, and the reason why I'm doing this is I've been rewatching a bunch of anime to review, and my opinions have just changed drastically. Like, for example, my Madoka Magica review, if that's what you wanna. Ugh, I am very sorry. I'm really sick right now. Anyways, anyways, Madoka Magica, I used to adore that anime so much, and rewatching it, I just, I don't like it. I don't think it's a good show. Um, I mean, it's enjoyable. It is a good piece of entertainment, I guess, but it's definitely not as high up as I wouldn't consider it. I used to consider it like a must watch, but I wouldn't even put it at. I don't even know. I don't like the show because like the characters are just so bland, and characters are something I've been valuing more now than almost anything. And that's basically it. Like, that's one of the biggest changes I've noticed is I care about characters more because I think if you can have an unrealistic plot, but if you have realistic characters, I think it makes it way more believable. And there's a connection there. There's relatability there. And that's always enjoyable. Um, and like I was rewatching Lain, and I'm gonna give it a proper Studio Pink, not Pink, Studio Blue Pineapple review of the highest quality. Um, I don't know. I'm thinking of a few ideas of what the plot could be, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be about like a girl with like a bear fetish and like aliens attacking. I gotta write a logical story out of it. But that's my idea. That's gonna be one of those like YouTube projects that I want to make for years and I'll never make. I act like I'm an old YouTuber, but I'm really not. I've only made one video on this channel, and then I used to make some a few years back. Anyways, sorry about the side tangent. I was rewatching Lain, and I don't know. I don't like it as much. Uh, there's a disconnect from the characters, which I get is kind of. I guess it can be kind of the point, but it's not enjoyable for me. And hold on. Sorry. It's just it's not enjoyable for me, and I really I guess I used to really enjoy it because it was confusing, and therefore, because it was confusing, I confused that with being actually deep. And as a 2 years ago, I guess, because that's when I watched Lain, was 2 years ago. I guess I just always thought that something that went over my head and that was confusing was deep, and I just wanted to feel like I was smart, but I don't I don't care about that. I don't even pride myself on being smart anymore because I don't believe that I am smart. I just believe that I am not a complete idiot. And that's about it. But yeah, uh, and I think that's so interesting that just I used to believe that anything that was confusing, well, I shouldn't say anything that was confusing is deep, because I didn't think Fully Cooley was exactly the deepest anime there, but man, I love Fully Cooley. It was my first anime, and me and like seven of my friends, we were in the basement perusing Netflix, and we're like, "Ooh, what are these Chinese cartoons?" And we found Fully Cooley. That was just we marathon through that. We love that show. That's such a good anime too. That still holds up for me, surprisingly. But I just find that so interesting that there's that confusion, that things that are confusing or deep. Like I used to love NGE and EO. Well, I still love those, but I love them for a different reason. I used to love NGE because it was deep and confusing, but I mean it is deep and confusing. Those are definitely two things, but it's because it's actually deep and there's characters there that I can attach to and relate to. And that's something that's in total contrast with Lain. I just don't feel connected, and I I wish I did, because Lain used to be like a masterpiece of anime. It was like top. It was definitely in my top 10 of anime, and I don't see it like that. Top 10 of anime. So was Madoka. Madoka was top 10, dude. I used to be a total pleb. I didn't have Art Online up there though. I'm proud of that. Oh my gosh, I used to like Sword Art Online. Kill me. Oh my gosh, let's get in. I don't want to get into that rabbit hole, but again, there's no characters there. But I mean, or plot or anything. But yeah, I've just been valuing. Like I wouldn't say characters are the most important thing. I still view plot as important. And I'm not saying that I completely hate Madoka, because it had a decent plot if you don't count the movies, because the movies suck. The movies suck. Holy. Well, Rebellion sucks. I haven't watched the other two. I heard they're just recaps. But they are just recaps. I know that for a fact. Hey guys, I'm back. I just vomited everywhere and I had to clean it up. And then I went into the shower because I felt dirty. But while I was in the shower, I was listening to this, and it made me think, why would I force myself to like something? Like, if it went over my head, like all the themes, because it was confusing, and I just viewed it as deep. But like, how could I enjoy that? I guess because I wasn't even trying to like figure it out. I watched it and was like, yeah, I like that, and then I didn't, and I know I was kind of like forcing myself to like it. I don't know if I ever truly liked it, but I think I was just like forcing myself to like it, which, I mean, when you force yourself to like something, generally you like it more than just liking it. Because, like, arranged marriages, usually you're like after the first 4 years, I believe it is, you're in love. You have a stronger love for that person than somebody with a marriage that's just got together. And yeah, but I don't know. Like that just like how could I'm so befuddled. Like how could I just enjoy it even though I got nothing out of it? I could have stared at a blank screen and I would have got the same thing out of it at the time. Like I probably enjoyed Lain more now, but I put it way lower because it used to be top 10, as I said, but I don't know. Um, Most of this so far has been me analyzing the past me with a bit of, I guess you can derive some of my personality out of it, but I'm gonna go into like some of the things I've been watching and what I've been liking. So recently I've been watching Casher Sins, and I've really enjoyed that. I don't know, I'm only on episode 9 right now, but it's just a chill. It's very slow paced, so that's what makes it kind of chill, not the actual anime itself, because it's all about like death and the end of the world and stuff. And it's a good show. I really, really, really enjoy it. Like that actually might be one of my top 10 anime because I've just really been enjoying it. Also, I've been watching Sailor Moon, so I've watched every anime or animation shortcut there is so far. I've only been on 2 episodes too, so it's a fun show though. Well, I can't determine the whole series off of 2 episodes. That's about it for currently watching. I just don't have as much time as I used to, and I'm rewatching a ton of stuff. Which rewatching, I don't know. I've been rewatching Hunter x Hunter because I finished that a year ago. Because it only ended was it 2 years ago? It finished in 2014, so it couldn't have been. It was probably a year. I don't know. Probably a year from now, but or not a year. You know what I mean. But I've really been enjoying that after blazing through it because I forgot how much I love those characters, and then what else have I been rewatching? I can't remember. Oh, Spice and Wolf. That's been a fun ride too. That's a good one. I very much enjoyed Spice and Wolf. It's one of those I think I just love chill anime. Well, that's not true. That's not true at all. I don't enjoy all the chills, but that is such a chill, that's such a good go to bed, fall asleep anime. And then for manga I've been reading, well, I don't read manga. I only have 2 volumes of Doubt, I think it's called. But I've been rereading that because I picked that up in a bookstore up in Florida, and I've been rereading that, and I didn't like it the first time I read it because, I already predicted, I basically predicted what was going on, the whole situation. If you've read it up to the first 2, I haven't read 3 or 4 because I can't buy those books. I can't find them anywhere. So I haven't bought volumes 3 and 4. I don't need, they have to be out. That manga's old, right? I know nothing about manga, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't like it originally because I predicted the wheelchair lady. You don't build up a character that much and then just kill her instantly. Or maybe I was just, because that was around the time, one of the times when I was watching Madoka, I think, when I read it, because I read it last year. So, yeah, about a year ago, and I just knew, you don't kill a character while fleshing her out. She's, they put such an emphasis on whether she was a hypnotist or not, and then oh, but she might not really be, and then her motivation sucked, by the way. I still stand by that, oh, because people didn't take me seriously, so I'm gonna murder people. I don't know. It's silly, but I enjoyed it. I mean, I don't rate, I don't think of anime as critically as I don't think of manga as critically as I do anime. I wouldn't even call myself a critical anime. Well, that's not true. I get very nitpicky about the smallest thing. You could have plot holes up the butt, and then somehow a pencil defies gravity, and I'm like, whoa, that's incorrect. I hate this anime now. I don't know. Speaking of plot holes, Mirai Nikki though, man, I gotta do a review of that too. Oh my gosh. I think that's about it. That wraps it up. Thanks for watching. If you're a Randy, I don't know why you were. And I hope you enjoyed it, future me. That's about it. And subscribe, I guess, if you like my content. And if you don't, then make your enemies subscribe. That's what the Peruvians always used to tell me.